Hey everybody, Jeff Oriyama here. What if MCP didn't use JSON-RPC? Here's an example payload sent by an MCP client to an MCP server. Its meaning should be self-evident. We have a method name, tool/call. We have params containing the name of the tool we're calling, and the arguments we're passing to it. This format is called JSON-RPC. It is a small standard defining a convention that clients and servers can agree on, using JSON to describe remote procedure calls. It looks a lot like what you'd find in a stack trace: the name of the procedure we're calling, the arguments we're passing it, and identification. There's also a JSON-RPC version field to indicate compatibility. Here is another example of JSON-RPC, a request and a response. I'll be clear, this is as good a choice as any for MCP. Here's the response to the tool call I showed earlier. If you've ever worked with a JSON API that had a type system attached, this will look familiar. The code is self-documenting. It defines input shape and output shape so agents can more reliably handle data. Output schema is a more recent addition to the MCP spec. A good one. And that got me thinking a bit. What if we replaced JSON-RPC with a different protocol or language? One natural choice would be TypeScript. The ability to use an expressive type system as opposed to just object and string literals would be much more elegant and efficient. After sketching that out, I ultimately went into a different direction. Let me know if you'd like to see that TypeScript direction explored in another video though. I landed on GraphQL. So I'll show this same tool result expressed as a GraphQL schema. The similarities are there, but the contrast is stark. GraphQL is a more compact representation of this tool and its capabilities. It's more readable and uses fewer tokens. If this were just a question of optimization though, I wouldn't have made this video. I have a different angle. Tools don't live in a vacuum. Many teams write tool definitions wrapping deployed APIs that they own or endpoints that they own. There could be dozens or hundreds of MCP tools that all enter into the same API platform, just at different points. And that's where JSON-RPC starts to introduce duplication, overhead, into the code base, which can often convert into technical debt. Imagine this GraphQL tool definition paradigm as a node on a graph that encapsulates all of our services, all of our types. I'll zoom out a bit to show just a bit more detail. In this context, the tool is just an interface into our full API platform, rather than an artifact or metadata of that platform. MCP isn't just for making API calls, of course, but that's a major use case. And it's fun to think about what MCP might look like if it were expressed in a language other than JSON. Am I overreaching here? What has your MCP tool development experience been? Let me know. That's it for now. See you next time.